everyone, it's Carlotta from Frank and Beans Books, and today I'm going to show you guys my July Reading Rush TBR. So let's get into it. So for this Reading Rush TBR, I found finding books a little difficult than I expected. I have a very small library. This is my only bookshelf, and I am working on getting more books. I do read a lot of audiobooks, just because they're free through Libby, which is if you have a library card, you can listen to audiobooks for free. But anyway, so I do read a lot of those, which makes my library small. But I am excited with the books that I have chosen. So we're just gonna start at the beginning. So the first challenge is read a book with the cover matching your birthstone. So I was born in December, and the December birthstone is turquoise. So I thought this was perfect. This is a book I've wanted to read for a while, since I've heard a bunch of people talking about it, and I'm really excited. And that book is The Song of Achilles. See, turquoise book, perfect. I'm really excited for this book. I've heard so many good things, also along with Circe, although I haven't yet read that one. It's essentially just the tale of Achilles and Helena, right? Yeah, Helen and Sparta get kidnapped. He goes with a bunch of other people to save them. Obviously there's way more to that than I am saying, but I don't know too much about it other than he goes to help free Helen and Sparta. But we'll find out. I'm really excited. It is a bit bigger than I like to read for a reading rush. It is over 350 pages. But hopefully it'll be a quick read. We'll find out. Anyway. Oh, also, I am doubling up some of the books to meet more than one challenge. Reading 7 books for me in a week. I don't know that I'm that fast for a reader, so just throwing it out there. I've seen other people do it, so I was like, no one can get mad at me, it's fine. Anyway, the next one starts with the word the. The Song of Achilles could double up for that, although I have another double up for that one later. So the one I chose for that one, which also doubles for another one later, is The Shining. I have read a few Stephen King novels, and everyone knows what The Shining is about. It's about this man named Jack Torrance. He gets a new job taking care of the Overlook Hotel during the summer or during off season, and his family comes with and things happen. But anyway, I have yet to read this one, and people say it's a great one to add to your Stephen King collection, obviously, for many reasons. Everyone loves this book and the movie to go along with it. So this is the one I chose. It's a little hefty of a read, but it is also a small book in comparison to other books. So if you compare it to The Song of Achilles, it's much smaller. So hopefully that means it'll take me quicker to go through. But I'm excited, and who doesn't love a good horror novel? So next, inspired by a movie you've seen. A book inspired by a movie you've seen. The Shining. I've seen the movie, and I thought this kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Reading a book that's inspired, or a movie, what is it? What did I just say? A book written, but inspired by, existential crisis. What is happening? Anyway, I've seen the movie, haven't read the book. Here it is. We're gonna do it. Next, read the first book you touch. So I wanted to read a book of poetry during this readathon. I don't read many, and they tend to be shorter and quicker to get through. So I have a pile of poetry books that I would like to read. One of them I have read before, but I thought I'd throw it in because it's been years since I read it. And I'll go through them, and then they're similar in texture, so I won't be able to decipher them. And we'll touch one and figure it out. So the first one I have is Flux by I'm Carlotta. I have followed her on Instagram, and she used to have, or I think she still has, a YouTube channel. But so she created a poetry book. So this is an option 1. Option 2 is The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi Kaur. Oh, I'm so butchering that. I'm so sorry. But I have read Milk and Honey, which is one of the other options, and I loved it. So I thought this would be a great add-on. So there's that one. Then there's Pillow Thoughts by Courtney Peppermill. Again, I've heard great things. Poetry, we love her. And last but not least, Milk and Honey by the author I'm going to butcher again, Rupi Kaur. Oh, I'm so sorry. Anywho, these are my options for Touch a Book. So, all right, closing eyes. What's this? The Sun and Her Flowers. That's the winner. All right, so I just touched one of the books, and the winner was The Sun and Her Flowers. So I'm excited. This will be pretty exciting. This also will double up as the one I read outside of my house. I thought it'd be really calming and just nice to read a poetry book outside of my house. I do have a backyard, so that's probably where I'll end up reading it. I don't know too many parks that have like pretty scenery to read at. So I thought this would be a really nice book to also double up as the outside book, which I'm excited about. So there's that. Next is Outside of Your House, just spoke, The Sun and Her Flowers. The next one is read a book in the genre you want to read more of. So the book I'm choosing for this is a romance. I used to read a bunch of romance in high school. Obvious reasons. Every girl just like wants to be in love. But once I got into college and now grad school, I haven't read a bunch of romances. So that's what I want to do. And I've heard nothing but great things about Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. So excited about this book. I've heard it from a bunch of booktubers talking about it. I want to start reading it now, but I can't. So this I'm very excited about. Romance genre I want to read more of. Check. Last but not least, read a book that takes place on a different continent than where you live. This is where I'm doubling up The Song of Achilles. This obviously takes place in Greece, or like Roman Greeks. I'm horrible at history. Don't hate me. I just know it's not in America or North America, which is a continent I live on. So that's what we're gonna go with, okay? And I think that's it. Finding books to read for this reading rush was really fun. I'm really excited to see all Twitter interaction between all the booktubers. I've been watching a bunch of other people's TBRs, and I think it should be a fun time. So that's that. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.